If you're looking to jumpstart your MUT 22 team, head over to rockbottomcoins.com and use code PROB for 10% off. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Madden 22 video. In this video, we're going to talk about most feared. It just dropped. We picked up a monster. But before we get into talking about Derrick Henry, the most feared version, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the sub, turn your notifications on, and at the end of this video, I would appreciate it if you hit the like button. All right. And also on the screen right now, Andre and Ronnie Lott just dropped today. Ronnie Lott is a Raider as well, so we will pick him up. We're gonna pick up Andre Johnson too, one of my favorite receivers that I got to see play. So we're gonna put both of them on the roster on my weekend league team, twitch.tv/problem right. But they are not the topic of this video. The video that we are going to be showing off today is going to be based off of the new most feared Derrick Henry. And before you see the highlights of his first game of him in action, I want to just show you guys his abilities and what we're doing with this card. So as you can see, he's 93 overall. On my team, he is going to be 92 speed, 92 excel, 83 agility, 91 carry. His catch isn't that great, but when they're wide open, like we're throwing wide open out routes, you know, wide open in routes, he's gonna catch the ball. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. If you throw him in traffic, like angle routes in traffic, maybe he has a little bit of trouble. Change of direction's a little low, but we'll see how that goes. High truck, high break tackle, both at 93, 84 strength. Yeah, that's what he is offensively. His spin move is not that high, 77, juke move 84. All right, so lower than what I like as far as, you know, my typical running backs, but we are going to try this card out, see if he's a beast. I put backfield mismatch on him, but there are some other things that you could try. I haven't tried bruiser. Armbar I have not tried. There was another one, I think, bulldozer, and then there's tank, break, hit, stick, tackles, and that's 3 AP. All right, more tackler fatigue on non-conservative tackles for backlash. Yeah, I don't think I'm using any of those, but really, I don't think anyone really hit sticks like, and if they know you have this, they're just not going to hit stick. I don't think it's worth it for 3 AP. So we go big backfield mismatch, get him the routes. And yeah, this card should be a monster. His first card was really good, and I'm thinking that this should be you know, just as good as that card. As obviously it's just going to be a better version of that. He's so much faster, and you can see how he compares against my other backs. 92 speed, 91 speed for ETN. So fast, strong, should be finishing runs well. With that being said, let's check out some highlights. This is from my first weekend league game of the week. Here we go, let's get into it. What's going on? Back at it. Weekend league. You guys are gonna see Derrick Henry, just the offensive side of the ball in my first game with Derrick Henry out there. We sent him out on a wheel. He actually pulls zones when you're on that wheel route, but yeah, he doesn't affect this play at all. That was just the first play of my offense, and I'm down here in the second quarter here, 10-7, and this is actually his first carry. His first carry, you're gonna see him running to the right here, break a tackle, run through the defender. That's one thing that's gonna be super valuable if you do go with Henry at running back, is that those little broken tackles, they may not seem like much, you know, picking up an extra 2 to 3 yards, even sometimes 1 yard, but it adds up, and especially when you're going to close games, and especially because a lot of people use, you know, DBs at linebacker and whatnot. Like, that's just, those are smaller characters that are smaller players than Henry, and oftentimes just his player build is going to fall forward or break tackles because he's such a, you know, a big running back, and he has that speed combined with that power, really AP like, you know, and that's just really what it reminds me of, just a really fast, really big running back who's going to fall forward and fight for yards. Doesn't quite have like the juke move that AP used to have in Madden's, but he is one of those bruising backs that's going to fall forward oftentimes and pick up some extra yards. Right there, he gets chopped down, and I ended up going ahead and closing this drive with him. I didn't decide to pass the ball here. I just decided just to hand it to Henry, let him finish the drive. You're going to see Dawkins try to chop his legs. I want to say that's Dawkins, and he just goes into the end zone, picks up the touchdown. So halftime, we're up 14-10, and we got the ball coming out second half, and it's Derrick Henry running into the O-line there. Didn't pick up much. I think what a good strategy, if you guys are going to go Henry, I would definitely have one of the speed, like shiftier backs with the spin move, and guys that could juke a little bit, like the ETN, the Cordero Patterson. Those guys are still going to be solid options. You can go the 1-2 punch. I think that's going to be good. As far as strategy goes, that's kind of where I'm leaning. I think Henry's definitely going to stay on my team. He was already on my team. I don't know if you guys noticed. He was already, his base powered up was already on my team. I just didn't really use him unless it was short down distance. I put him at fullback for fullback dive out of goal line and whatnot. But there he is on a little reception, his first reception on the team, 4th and 6 here, trying to pick up this yardage, and we actually bomb him left side. And this is where things in this game in particular got a little weird. I wanted to go ahead and clock because, you know, it's a weekend league, you try to get through the games. So I go ahead and go down here on the 1 yard line, and you're going to see how interesting it gets. We didn't go to Henry. We go to Kittle here on the fullback dive. Did not pick it up. Probably should have went Henry. You know, looking back, you know, this is the newest card out there, the most feared Henry. But we end up going Kittle on first down, bringing up a 2nd and goal. And, you know, I'm pretty stubborn as a Madden player. And we go Kittle again, and Kittle gets smoked again. And it's going to be 3rd and goal. So I'm like, okay, things are getting a little interesting. I took points off the board to clock this game down, go up 2 scores, give him as little time as possible. And now it's getting a little bit interesting, to say the least. So we go into a 3 tight end set where I'm going to roll. I like this play to roll, find a man, either the out route, maybe the delay out of the backfield. But we end up scrambling. Michael Vick trying to get up the field, and I get smoked. Ball comes out. And we, instead of getting a touchdown, we get 0 points on that drive. My opponent goes down the field, and look at the time. He ends up clocking out damn near perfectly, and he leaves 39 seconds left on his 3rd and goal. He's going to go ahead and snap this ball out a bunch. I have no timeouts remaining. We absolutely cannot give up a touchdown here. And you see him hot route a little bit. I don't know what the hell he was hot routing, but anyways, a bunch of digs and drags, and he's going to end up scoring a touchdown. So we have minimal time. We have 31 seconds left in the game, no timeouts remaining, and we have to get down the field and get a field goal. So I roll right first play. We have a deep crossing route. It's going to be huge, dang near in field goal range off the first play. And that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from his 45-yard line. Stops the clock, too, which is awesome. We end up rolling out again, and he gives it to me again. All the way, this time, inside the 5 to the 3. So 2 plays, and we're inside the 5, and we're set up to win the game. This is, again, Weekend League. I will be playing Weekend League right now as we speak. Twitch.tv/problem right. Come through. This is a game winner. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Most feared Henry. Definitely feels fast. Definitely strong as a running back, and check him out if you guys are interested in that card. Peace.